Then we have the AEW Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal. So we're getting basically the part 2 of the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal. Last year, the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal came down to Hangman Page and MJF, with MJF winning, and he's been holding on to the ring for an entire year, and now we're coming back to it. Well, that happened in February, not last year. But, like, the ring is cool and all, but it's a prop. Like, there's nothing that really comes of it, so I don't really care too much for this match. But in this match, you have Hangman Page, Alex Reynolds, The Goats, John Silver, Sammy Guevara, Matt Hardy, Private Party, Isaiah Cassidy, and Mark Quinn, Matt Sydal, Scorpio Sky, I gotta say it like Justin Roberts with the long ass Scorpio Sky, Shawn Spears, Orange Cassidy, Kip Sabian, Miro, Wardlow, and MJF. So, who wins this match? Does Hangman Page finally get the win back? Here's how I see it. They've been using this Dynamite Dozen, ring as a prop for MJF this entire time he's been the holder of the ring. I feel like he should just keep it. Like, if you're gonna do this match, have MJF win again. Like, just have him keep it. Like, if you're not gonna use it for anything, like, a babyface win doesn't sound right to me. Like, the way he's been using it, he cheats with it. If a babyface has it, they have it for what? Just to say, oh, look at my ring, look at my $12,000 AEW Dynamite ring. Like, I don't see what the use of it is but being a prop. So I feel like a heel can only win this match. And for me, I'm gonna say 3 picks. Let me narrow it down to 2. I would have said MJF, but I'm gonna go with somebody else. The first pick is John Silver. I mean, John Silver is just so entertaining and so awesome. I think it would be funny for him to win the Battle Royal, and then maybe you can do like Brody Lee coming back and kind of like demoralizing him, even though he won the Battle Royal, and kind of build up to a John Silver babyface turn soon, because I think there's money in John Silver as a babyface. There's money in him as a heel now, but like as a babyface, this guy can do something. So I want to see John Silver win, and if not John Silver, I'm gonna be bold and say that Wardlow wins. And for this reason. AEW really hasn't touched upon this since they had that segment a few months ago where Wardlow and MJF were kind of backstage, and MJF started yelling at Wardlow, and he's like, remember that I own you, or I'm your boss, or like, basically, the story here is like Shawn Michaels and JBF in 2008, where Wardlow fell on hard times, MJF funded Wardlow, and now he's kind of MJF's bitch. I think it's kind of odd that they did that one segment and then they haven't touched upon it again, unless they want us to forget about it. I haven't forgot, because I think it's a very integral story to tell. But they haven't touched upon it yet. I think if you want to start touching back on that, it would be interesting to have Wardlow win the Battle Royal. Now, if I'm correct here, they might do how they did last year, where the final 2 make it to a singles match maybe the next week, and then the winner is the battle, like the winner of the Dynamite Dozen ring. I would have Wardlow and not Wardlow and MJF. It's too early for that. Like, do a babyface. Like, do Wardlow and not Heyman Page, because he was in it last year. Maybe Wardlow and damn, there's a lot of heels in this match. Wardlow and Matt Sydal. Maybe Wardlow and Matt Sydal can do one, and then you have Wardlow win. You have Wardlow win the singles match with Matt Sydal and Wardlow. And then he's like posing with it. He's like all happy, whatnot. And then MJF gets in the ring and he tells Wardlow to hand it back. Like, yeah, like, you won the match for me. Give me my ring back. And then you have this tense moment where it's like, is Wardlow going to get the ring back? And then I would have Wardlow give the ring back. But then you have tension build up more and more and more. You can milk this a little bit longer and then build up to Wardlow versus MJF Fed Revolution. Or a double or nothing, for however long you want to milk this out for. But I think they have to come back to that segment. I hope they didn't forget about it, or they disregarded it, and that they're just hoping that we forgot about it, so that we could touch upon it here. I'm not banking on this to happen. This is just me having my fantasy cap on, but that's how I would do it. That's how I would do it. I think if this is AEW booking it, they might have MJF win again, but we'll see what happens. And that's the end of the video. Thank you all for watching that little snippet of this week's episode of the Chill Pill Podcast. You can go to patreon.com/TylerMask and go to the $5 tier and get free early access to the episode you just listened to right there of the Chill Pill Podcast. Also, there's the $1 tier, will get you free access to NJPW content. I say free, you gotta pay for it, of course. But content from NJPW, also $10 tier, more to offer there. And also make sure you go to my YouTube channel, Tyler Mask, and press the subscribe button. And also go to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/TylerSuplex, and give your boy a follow. Thank you all for watching, guys. You all have a good day now. Peace.